Today's episode is sponsored by the book, Be Relentless, because the passive approach doesn't work. Have you spent years trying to reach your goal, but you keep facing opposition? Or are you tired of facing setbacks? In this book, Be Relentless, Noel takes you through the stages of what you will face, and he encourages you to face them and overcome them. Having come from the same journey, Noel knows how it feels to face setbacks, having to start over again, and simply just giving up. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. Hold up. Hey yo, Tama Beats, let's get him something new to ride to. Welcome to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with Noel. So take a seat and listen. Listen to the practical words, encouraging words that are here to help you get over the hump in your life, cause you are in pursuit of your passion. Yeah, I see you, and I present to you the Pursuit of Passion with Noel.
Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. You gotta have it, you gotta have it. Yeah, pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. Yeah, you gotta have it.
Yo, what's going on, fam? This is Noel coming back with another episode. Yeah, I have been on a little hiatus, mid-season break. Me and my wife just celebrated our 5-year anniversary. Yes, 5 years. Man, it's been a lot of lessons, been a lot of good things, and even the bad. But with the good and the bad, you learn to take the lessons from. So it's been a lot of exciting journeys, I would say. So I'm looking forward to many more years with my lovely wife. So yeah. So as you all know, for my audio listeners, if you don't know, I am now on YouTube. Yeah, so you can visually watch the podcast, and so be sure to look me up on YouTube. You can find me at Noel the Relentless Motivator. You will find my most recent episodes that I recorded. I've done interviews on. I will have some more from this season uploaded, as we continue on. You will also find my No Days Left Behind videos. If you have never seen those videos, be sure to check them out, man. They're very encouraging. I get a lot of feedback from them. So that's my purpose. I want to encourage you to go after your purpose. Don't hold back. That's what being relentless is all about. So yeah, be sure to check out that episode. But what we're gonna do before we get started, we're gonna go ahead, let's get a little advertising out of the way, and we'll be back. Hey, what's up, fam? To all my business owners out there, do you need to get your business out to more eyes and ears? Do you have a book that you want to get into the hands of other people? Well, here's your opportunity. The Pursuit of Passion podcast is looking to partner with you. We are offering advertising opportunities, so hit us up today. All serious inquiries can email us at podcast@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And remember, all things motivate.
Toma on the beat.
Hey, what's up, fam? Yo, check this out. If you need music for your next album, your podcast, or maybe even your next video, your YouTube or whatever, I need you to check out my bro, Tama Beats. Hit him up today so he can set you up with dope music like what you hear in the background now. He also is the producer of the music you hear in the background for seasons 1 and 2 of Pursuit of Passion podcast. So check him out today on Instagram, Toma_Beats. That's TOMA_Beats. Or you can look him up on Facebook, Tama Beats. All right, let him know Noel sent you. All right. All right, so now we got a little advertisement out of the way. Be sure, if you notice, I got on my Be Relentless shirt. You can also purchase these shirts on my website, Relentless Motivational Group. This is a part of my Relentless Wear line. Eventually, I have some more. If you notice on some of my videos, I got on the No Days Left Behind video shirts. So we'll have those eventually coming up as a part of the Relentless, where I got a lot of exciting things for the rest of this season. So I'm excited for you all to hear some of the interviews about imposter syndrome, branding, a ton of other, we're going to have some motivation too for the men, for the women. Got a lot of stuff going on. So just be on the lookout, man. I am excited, and I hope that you're excited as well. So let's get this thing going. As you all know, today's episode is sponsored by my book, Be Relentless. So what we're going to talk about being relentless and determined. So I want to take a portion out of my book that I'm going to read to you all. So let's dig into this, man. Let's go ahead and go. So this is what I want to read to y'all. Please understand this. Along with being relentless, and determined, you have to stay focused on your vision. Stay focused on the road ahead. You don't have to pay attention to the sidelines. Just keep moving forward. There will be many distractions while you are moving forward on this road. But again, do not get distracted. Now, when you think about the definition of distraction, of being determined, when you think about that definition, it pretty much means having whatever you have your mindset determined to, you're standing firm on it, and you're not being moved by it, which can also tie into what relentless means. So I'm going to read another passage from my chapter where I talk about what does relentless actually mean. And it says, when it comes to understanding what it means to be relentless, we should first understand that it is taking an immovable posture to whatever it is you want to achieve. Whether you have a set personal goal to lose weight, to pursue your purpose, a career promotion, or even to become a better person, being relentless is required. When you have your eyes set on a goal, you will go after it with all you got. You are giving it everything you got, plus what you didn't even know you had. So again, let's talk about this for a minute. First thing I want you to do, I want you to get your mind focused on that one thing that you want to accomplish. That one thing, just think about it for a second. Now, with that one thing, what I want you to do, I want you to first write it down. So get you some sheet of paper out. If you're listening to this on the audio while you're driving, I suggest don't get the pen and paper out. You can just come back to it. Matter of fact, if you want to, check it out on YouTube as well. So again, write this down. Write down that one goal you want to achieve. Put it in the center of your paper at that. Put a circle around. Now what I want you to do is draw lines out. Draw lines out from this circle. What I want you to put at the end of each line is, what do you need to do to accomplish this goal? This one goal, whatever it is, whether you determined to go back to school, to finish school, whether you want to lose weight, or whether it's whatever it is that you have desired in your head. I want you to write it down on that paper. So now you have, as you're writing these things down, you see what it takes to fulfill this goal. Now I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Though you have wrote down a few things that you see that needs to happen, this isn't everything that you're gonna need. Along this journey, you're gonna come across some things that's gonna be like an audible. Just like in football, you're gonna come up against the defense and you see what they have lined up, and you're gonna have to call an audible to switch up the play real quick. There's gonna come some moments where you have your goals set and the steps you need to take to attain these goals, that you're gonna have to call an audible and switch things up just a little bit. And that is okay. That comes with the territory. But the thing is, as long as you're continuously going towards your goal and you're giving it everything you got, it's gonna take a lot. You're gonna have to give everything you got. You're gonna have to move some things. You're gonna have to move some things out of the way. You may have to move even some friends out of the way. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do to obtain this goal. And I really want you all to understand this as it comes to obtaining your goal. Now, on this journey, there are going to be some different obstacles. There's going to be some things that's going to try to discourage you, going to try to distract you. I called it, in my book, I call this the resistance. Now, the resistance, we formally know them and what we call them as our haters. Now, I want you to get this out of your head, that haters are a bad thing. Sometimes your haters can be a good thing, because what you have to understand is your haters, they're pushing you forward. Sometimes we give our haters too much power. We give the resistance too much power. We give them too much control of our lives, because you will always have people that won't agree with your dream. You always have people who want to agree with your vision. But as long as you have that relentless mindset with that determination, you're not going to let anything move you. So you have to, it's a scripture in the Bible that says, make your face like a flint. So when I'm making my face like a flint, I'm not focusing on what's on the left hand or what's on the right hand on each side of me, because there's gonna always be some type of chatter that is yelling at me, that is calling at me, that is trying to pull me aside from my goal. And sometimes it doesn't look like it'll be a bad thing. Sometimes you may need to take some time out to study some more, but you have your favorite show that's pulling at you. Say, you gotta watch it now, and let's be real about it. Nowadays, we have most television shows, you can catch the recording some kind of way later. So it's not a must that you have to watch this show right now. But what you need to do, you need to focus on what's ahead, because at the end of the day, there's a better price. There's a bigger goal. There's a bigger price at the end if you remain focused, if you remain relentless. So what I need you to do is to continue to take this posture, continue to take this stance, and let nothing move you out of your way. So many times we allow things to move us out of the way, because here it is saying, well, I don't think you should really do this. Maybe this isn't for you, because it looks like right now it's not working for you. But what they don't realize is there's some things working on behind the scenes. There's some chatter of some people that's talking about you, and your name is roaming around. And as long as you keep this determination, this relentless mindset, you can keep pushing, you're gonna make it to this other side. But the key thing is you have to have that relentless mindset. You have to have that determination. You cannot let anybody move you out of the way. Sometimes it seems like it would be the people that are closest to you. And it may surprise you. But when you have that relentless mindset, you're going against the grain. Because the catch is, people want you to remain in a comfortable state because they're comfortable where they at, because they're too afraid to get out of their comfort zone. But what I need you to do is go against your fear, go against your grain, and push to the other side. You have to be determined that no matter what people are saying, no matter what is going on, I'm gonna keep pushing. And see, that's the problem. A lot of times we don't want to push. And there comes a time where we are the resistance. We are our own distractions. We are in our own way, but it's time out now. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, this is your time. This is your message, that it's time for you to remove all of the oppositions out of the way. It's time to remove the resistance out of the way, because now it's time for you to move forward. It is your time. It is your season to attain those things, those goals that you have been wishing, that you have been hoping for. Yes, you may have faced some setbacks. Let me tell you about my story. This is where Be Relentless came from. After my first book, Unlocking the Treasures from Within, I faced my own inner setbacks. I listened to those negative voices in my head, and I allow it to freeze me in time. I will allow it to make me to become stuck. And sometimes you have to be put in a corner to wake you up. And let me tell you, baby, 2020, it was a crazy year, but it was also a year of awakening for me. And yes, there were some people who awakened to their call, to their purpose in 2020. But there's some of you're still sleeping right now. And it's time for you to wake up. And this is your alarm clock right here. Your alarm clock is telling you now it's time to wake up. Purpose is telling you now, time to wake up, time to get up, time to pursue your passion. I am encouraging you. Leaders, it is your time. It is your time to arise. It is your time to arise to this occasion. You've been sleeping. Everybody always talking about, man, these people sleeping on me. But what happens when you're sleeping on yourself? We get so amped up about what everybody else is sleeping on you, or this person sleeping on you, or they don't realize your potential that's in you. But when are you going to wake up and realize the potential that's in yourself? Where you are now, there's even more. There's a greater purpose in you than where you are right now. A lot of you have moved just a little bit. But what I want you to realize is that there's more to you on the other side. There's more to you, and I need you to wake up and see this. You have gotten so comfortable with this new purpose place that you're in that you done got locked in time because you think this is it. You think that you have arrived, but what you fail to realize is purpose is saying there's more to you than where you are right now. And I need you to pick back up that determination and stop getting comfortable. I need you to get back up and be relentless. And see, let me tell you why a lot of us have gotten comfortable right here. Because we see the next phase of our life. And because it's a challenge to us, and because we become fearful, then we stop. And we haven't told anybody, and it looks like we're doing good right now. It looks like we're on the thing. We're doing our thing right now. But there's something in the side of you that won't let you be comfortable. That's your purpose. Your purpose is like that baby that's sitting inside of you, agitating you right now, making you feel uncomfortable. It won't let you feel comfortable with where you're sitting at right now because there's some more in you for you to do. So what I need you to do is to get out of your comfort zone. What I need you to do is move out of that comfortable place. Because there's more inside of you. But what are you going to do right now? What are you going to do? Just tell me. What are you going to do? We're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Goals. How many goals have you set up for yourself when you gave up because it was too hard? How many times did you feel you weren't good enough because the journey seems tedious? I too felt this way, but then things changed. I realized I had to change how I think. I had to change who I was. I had to be relentless. I am Noel. I want to tell you about my book, Be Relentless. It teaches how to understand your roar, your design path, hitting your mark, and much more. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless today at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. It's not just another book. It's a movement. So are you ready to be relentless?
All right, we're back. So as I was saying, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be determined to move out of this place of comfort? Because I'm telling you now, if you've been waiting for that message, if you've been waiting for that word, this is your word right here. It's time for you to move forward. It's time to cut out the excuses. You've been making up all these excuses. Well, I don't have the money right now. Some of this stuff, it doesn't require the money like you think it does. A lot of you've been waiting to start this podcast. You said, well, I don't have a mic. Let me check this out. There's some podcast platforms out there that you can record straight from your phone. So that's what I'm saying. There is no excuse. A lot of you're waiting to write that book, and you thinking it's going to cost you thousands of dollars to get started. I need you to start writing now. Because see, let me tell you something. When you start walking in your purpose, there's something else coming straight from the side to meet you where you are. But the key is you have to start moving. You have to start moving in your purpose. Because when you start moving in your purpose, yes, when you start moving in your purpose, there's going to be some things that's going to come clean to you. The finances that you need, it's going to come clean to you. The mentor that you need, they're going to come clean to you, and they're going to help you. There's some things, the help is on the way. But the thing is, you got to be moving. As long as you're staying in this place, being comfortable, you would never get there. You would never receive those things that's waiting on you. Being relentless, being determined. How determined are you to get to that purpose? How determined are you to get to that goal? Like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to come to try to distract you. Even in yourself. We sometimes are our biggest enemy. But now it's coming to this point right here. What I need you to do, this day that you're listening to this, I need you to write it down. Today, I cut the excuses. Today is the day that I will be relentless. I will put everything that is a distraction aside. I will not pay attention to it. I will keep focused. I will be determined in my stance. I will be immovable. I will be relentless. Will you fail sometimes? Will you drop the ball sometimes? Yes. That's a part of the process. A lot of times we allow our failures to hold us down and make us feel like we can't do it. We'll never be nothing. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. That is one of the biggest things I cannot stand to hear, is that maybe it's not meant to be. It is meant to be. You just had to take a fall one time. See, it's a purpose even in the fall. See, the problem is we have to learn to see the purposes and the lessons and the things that we experience. In our failure, there's a lesson. There's a message that purpose is trying to teach you. There's a message that purpose is trying to tell you, but you have to have an ear to hear it. So this day, this is the day that I need you to unlock that lion that's in you. That lion is fearless. That lion will let nothing stop it. That lion is determined to go forward. So this is the day that you will be relentless and determined. Y'all already know Noel, your relentless motivator. And I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to push you. It is time. It is your time to go forward. It is your time to move all the distractions out of the way. No excuses. We're in the month of June now. There are going to be some, in these next 6 months can be the biggest turnaround in your life, one of the biggest seasons in your life, but you just have to be determined. Stop making these excuses. You saying, well, this don't look right. Maybe I shouldn't put it out yet. No, you put this thing out. Go ahead, stop being afraid. We'll hear a lot about imposter syndrome in the next episode. So y'all be sure to tune in to the next episode as I have a special guest talking about imposter syndrome. Y'all be sure. You will not always know the oppositions that's going to come up against you. But one thing you can know is that you can be determined. One thing that you can know is that you can be relentless. So this day, like I said, write down the date and the time. This day is my time for my turnaround. This day is the day that begins the best days of my life. So are you ready? Relentless Nation, I need to know, are you ready? It's time to lead now. There's a leader inside of you. There's so much greatness in you. Even to those of you who have stepped out of the place of comfort. There's still more. There's more for you. But you have to be willing to step out. Just take one step at a time. You don't have to get there in a day. It's a journey. It's a process. And I'm here with you. I'm here along the way. If you want to join my texting community, the Relentless Texting Community, the number is right here on the screen. And it's also, for my audio listeners, it's in the notes. So I'm here to encourage you along your journey. We're going to get through this together. There's no doubt about it. So like I said, I'm excited for the second end of this season. It's going to be some awesome things coming, y'all. But be sure to get a copy of my book at my website, relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And you can also get you one of these t-shirts. I know my audio listeners can't see the t-shirt, but make sure you check it out on YouTube so that you can see the actual shirt that I'm talking about. It comes in white and it comes in gray. And just holler at me. We can work something out. Maybe we can do some other colors too. But I am excited for you. I am excited for the things that are ahead because great things are coming for you. So whatever time of the day that you're listening to this, I am K. Noel, your relentless motivator. I hope you have a great evening, a great night, and a great morning. And remember, we're making the best of each day. We're leaving no days left behind. And we are out. Thanks for joining us this week on the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. Make sure to visit our website at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com to purchase books by K. Noel and Relentless Wear. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Both handler names are RelentlessMG1. And also, check us out on Facebook at Relentless Motivational Group. Also, join the Relentless Texting Community today by texting Relentless to 404-962-0730. Be sure to subscribe now to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel to catch a new episode every Thursday. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rating. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a ton of other podcast platforms. If you would like to look us up on Anchor, that would be anchor.fm/The Pursuit of Passion. If you would like to send a donation, you can do so on our website or on our Anchor page. Last but not least, always remember that all things motivate.